Hello, everybody. Hold on, let me close. So, my light doesn't work very well, so I brought in the lamp from the other room. I brought in the lamp from the other room so I could do this. So I hope everybody is staying well, safe, and healthy. I hope everybody has enjoyed their time. I'm just going to let people know that I'm also live in the group, in Shalene's group. So if anybody's curious, I didn't get that much. I got like maybe 4 new things. If anybody's curious. Yeah. So I hope everybody has been doing well. I looked at the diamond art stuff. Boy, did they have some really pretty ones, but I'm being good and trying to stay away from buying things I don't necessarily need. Did I want stuff? Yes. Do I need it? No. It's about need versus want. So I'm just going to send. So I hope everybody is doing well. So one of the first things I got, as some of you know, I haven't had pastels in a really long time. Well, I don't know what happened to my old pastels. I might have given them away. I might have thrown them away when you were moving. When you move, you get rid of stuff that you don't really use. I wasn't using my pastels much. So I got some new pastels. I already started using some of them. So these were not very much. These were like under $10 because I got them on what do we call those, early Black Friday details. So as you can see, I've already started using some of them in the backgrounds. This one I use for a background in Ticket to Dreams. So the oil pastels. Now, I like oil pastels more than chocolate pastels. And these are small, and they're a good way to start to see if I like them. And if I do, I'll maybe upgrade to a more expensive version. These, there's like 50 of them. So that's a good size collection. This way I won't use up my pencils like crazy. And some of I've been going crazy over the pencil sets. So I finished doing the Prismacolor one. The art is now up on my Facebook group. So those are the Pentel oil pastels. There's 50 of them, and I got these for like under $10. So that was like one of the first supplies I got. Early Black Friday. Now the next one I got is Mysterious Faces 2 by Kevin Teo Art. Now, I have one of his books already in digital form. I did get some books digitally. I got the new Mortal Lemoyne book digitally. I don't have anything. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Were you got a diamond paint today? I think I saw something in my notifications about diamond painting. So I got the pastels. So then we got the Kevin Teo book that you all want. I love grayscale. You guys know that I really, really love grayscale. Like I've seen his work around, so his work is just stunningly beautiful. I see this creature and I think of other little creatures, so I like faces that are weird and different. His art is really different than other people's mainstream art. Oh, we got a man. We normally don't see men. Yeah, I didn't know what time I was going on because I wanted to eat before I went live, got up. Also, what happened this week was, it was Thanksgiving week. So it was a little confusing because I was working and then the kids, my nieces, both came up because of my brother had his house tented because he ended up getting termites. And I'm telling you, a whole colony. So it wasn't like just a small amount he found. He had to tent his whole house up. So then, my nieces spent time with me and my mother. So they came on Tuesday. I would say Tuesday early afternoon they came. I wasn't here because I was at work. So Tuesday and Wednesday I was working, and then I got off early on Wednesday. And as you can see, I got my nails done. I also got my toenails done a different color. So I got that done. Yeah, I got nails done. Then I got some art by Lulu Art. I didn't get a chance to print that art. Right? So that's really pretty. I just like books that have a lot of grayscale in them. I like that one. His style is very anime, but he has a lot of books now on Amazon, so he's one of the newer guys who's debuted. Um, I got some pictures from Lou Art, and who was the other one that I bought a picture from? Oh, and I also got a Christmas book, a digital Christmas book from called The Hobnob of Things. It has this really cute animal picture in it. So maybe next time we'll print out the digital stuff. I didn't get the chance to print out the digital stuff. That's really cute. That would have been a nice one for Halloween or Day of the Dead. Like that one for Day of the Dead. Oh, this is another creepy one you could use for Halloween. And then these are the bonus pages, right? Well, so I got some stuff from the new Lemoyne book. I'm still expecting some books. I'm expecting 3 books from Amazon. 2 will arrive probably tomorrow. There's 1 book that's going to be shipping international because it's a Disney book. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into Disney because of my nieces. So we spent Thanksgiving with a cousin over in Calabasas. So the girls got to see their parents, and then they came back with us Thanksgiving evening. So they were with us till about Friday evening. So, when you're taking care of a 3 and 5-year-old, it's very exhausting. I tell you, it's like some of the most exhausting things you'll ever do with a 3 and 5-year-old. I used to think that, it would be easy because they're easy, they're not. I didn't realize just how much high energy. Hello, you. How are you? So then these are the bonus images. I really like some of these bonus. I always like to see what else they do because they just give you a small example and, right? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And then it was like, just like crazy busy around the holidays. It's like getting things and then you have to get, all this stuff, And the place that I got the pie, which was an apple pie because, everybody seems to be a little pumpkin out. Then I got Cozy Christmas coloring book by Creative Haven. This is a Jessica Makowitz. One of the books, you guys can probably tell I already started coloring in it because I just like Christmas stuff. So. I started doing some pages in it. As you guys can see, I started coloring in some pages in the book. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't help myself. The images were so nice. And then, some of you see here, started doing some work. I did finish the Prismacolor chart, but I had to do it in Excel because I kept messing up every time I was doing it in a PDF file. So I was like, okay, if I can't seem to get it working in a PDF, maybe I can get working in an Excel. And I'll tell you something, I like the way the Excel. I enjoyed that pay-per-view tremendously, Danielle. We're talking about Survivor Series, the War Games match. I did not expect that ended. I thought they were going to turn on Sammy. I thought Roman Reigns was going to lose. And I thought they were going to blame Sammy. Sammy was going to do something, and then they were going to turn on him. I never expected him to turn on Kevin Owens, his friend. So that one's there. You got all the gingerbread ones. So I did enjoy that match. Yeah, we got talking about wrestling, me and then, big time wrestling fans, if you don't realize that. But so a hot chocolate bar. I thought everything was really good, but you have to get ready for the holidays. Everything is like you have to figure out what you're gonna dress, and you're gonna have to figure out, I need to do this, I need to do that. And then, because the kids were here, me and my mother, we are basically, you can't watch the same things that you normally would watch in front of the kids. Like I can't watch my wrestling in front of the kids. So, They're really fun to be around, but sometimes I roughhouse. You know, when they get mad or they get upset. Isn't this a nice book? This is Cozy Christmas, and this ain't a Teresa Goodrich. This is a Jessica Manukarist one. A lot of my Creative Haven books that I saved are Teresa Goodrich ones, just because I like them. You know, I tell people, you know, if you don't have a lot of money, but you want to get Christmas books or you want to get books with certain themes, but you don't want to spend a lot, I go to the Dover website or go to the you know, the Creative Haven section on Amazon, and you can get a lot of books like that are $6 or under. You know, they're good value for the money. That one is really nice with the hats. This is the Creative Haven Cozy Christmas. I will put links up to things below. See, and I like when I see how they do it, because then it looks really interesting to see how they came up with the colors and how they did it. Now, the next one that we have is called Dreamland. I saw this so long ago. I don't remember whose channel it was, but I do remember it. But here's what I have coming. I have 3 books coming from Amazon. 2 are regular. 1 is a Disney book, so it's shipping international. Then I have the Clara Makova book coming. Yes, I did purchase it. I just don't have it yet. Yeah, I did get the new Clara book, so that was a little pricey. Then I have 1 book coming from Book Depository, which is the Christine Vogel one, which is that really cute one that she did. And then I have the Color in Heaven. So altogether, 6 books coming so far, but that's going to probably be it for the rest of the year. So this is Dreamland Covering Real Worlds. So this has a lot of things in it. Yeah. Sometimes you have to readjust the thing. That's Serene book. Which Serene book? The one by Nick Filbert? Or the other one. There's a couple of books with Serene in the title. Look at how nice this is. Now, I saw this book a long time ago. It is a pricey book. I tell people, if you can afford what the price costs, get it. Because I think Serene, frankly, is worth the price. Like, people complain now about, oh, the books are so much money now. And I'm like, you know, you're going to pay, you know, there's an old expression, you know, someone used to say for me, you get what you pay for. This book kind of reminds me of an underwater book a little bit, and a little bit of reminds me a little bit of, I didn't pay that much when I got it, but I got it way back when, you know. I'm like, but even then that book was expensive. I think I paid like almost $50-something for that. No, I paid about, I think, what did I pay at the time? $47 for it, with shipping, if my memory serves me correctly. But, you know, I got it way back. This is on Amazon. All the stuff that I'm showing you is on Amazon, except for my digital purchases, which I did not print out, which I'm upset about. Maud Lemoyne has a new book out called Mystique, but I bought it as a digital book because it's sometimes easier. I know, right? I also like that his style and that book's paper. That book's paper and Serene. I'll tell you right now, that's the best paper that I have found, and it likes all my pencils. Even the pencils that frankly don't work on other mediums. That one is fun. I like that one. Just the dog. I don't like this with the flowers in it. No, you know what you like and you know what you don't like, you know? Someone asked me, why don't I have any Carla Magana books? It's just not my style. And that's not to say that maybe she won't have a book down the line that I don't like. But that's just my it's not my personal taste. This book kind of reminds me of like those what does it remind me of those mythographic books a little bit? You know, and it's not to say that it's a bad book, it's just not my style. Like, you know, I see people who do these circularism books. And I'm like, I look at those circularism books and I go, oh. Not every book is going to be your cup of tea, you know. If I can find a book on Amazon, I put it on Amazon, you know. Like, you know, I've been including disclaimers now on some of my videos after the fact. But those disclaimers are there for my legal protections. They're not there for any other reason. So, see, I like these kind of things. You can go really whimsical here with the colors and things and gel pens. You know, I'm trying not to buy a lot. And I ended up buying more than I thought I would buy for Black Friday. There are still things I want, but I'm like, you know what? I'd rather use up what I have in the cheap markets before I buy another big set of markers. Someone will say, well, you have Copics. I go, yeah, but there's things in Copics that, you know, I'm finding it hard to get certain things in Copics, like certain colors or the refills, like take foreverly long. So, you know. And the whole debacle with getting the supplies here, the first time I tried to order, I'm like, for real? Now I have a whole set of Prismas. And some of you know on the Facebook group that I just finished doing the Prismas. I just finished typing up the Liver chart, so I have to still do the Liver render and poly colors. So you guys can tell I pretty much did that. And when I was looking through my pencils today, I found the 36 Ergosoft Staedtler pencils. I forgot I had bought those yet. This is what happens. Sometimes you forget you buy these pencils. And then I'll tell you right now, I do not have a full set of ink pens, and I do not have a full set of color sauce. Just so you guys know that. I might have a full color sauce, but I know I don't have the full set of ink pens. I think at the time I was buying them, and then I stopped buying them, and then I got into other pencils. So that's a nice Turanian one. Well, that's pretty. And that's that at the end of the book. And then Time Stands Still. I thought that was really an interesting book. This is by Renata Krosick. And we all know that you all wanted me to color something from this last time, this new book. So this is beautiful portraits, realistic adult coloring book by, I think, what's her name? Cindy. Oh, what is her name? Cindy Ellistrin? Cindy Ellis Harnery. If I butchered that name, I'm so sorry. But, you know, that was the book that you all guys chose for me to color from. I'm pretty sure I have the blank page here. Yeah, I have the pages here. So. Oh, no. It sometimes happens when you move things in the room. I'm like, oh no. What color should we color her hair? I have both sets of markers out, so there's no reason for me to ever run out of anything. I think brown would be nice for her hair. I like brown hair. Hello, Callie. How are you? We are coming from the Cindy Livestream book. I just showed some new stuff. So if you come back and rewatch it from the beginning. This is one of my newer books. This is from the more realistic portrait one. No, I did not draw that. 100% true. This was one of the newer books I got in the last stream, but everybody wanted me to color from it. So. I have this in another version of it. That's a regular Copic, but I have it in a Copic sketch, which is I like color because it's fun, it's relaxing. I love pretty portraits. I have so much TV to catch up on. It's not even funny because the girls were here, you know. Because they were here, you know, I had to do different things. This color is called light mahogany. Yes, I did. And I'll tell you something, it was quite pricey, but I think it was worth it. It was funny because the night before the book dropped, it dropped like at 12 a.m. The only reason why I know that was because, you know, I was sleeping a little late. You know, here's the thing about Clara's books. You know, she used to sell them on Amazon. And then, you know, there were people like myself who buy a lot of things Amazon because we get the free shipping. But there's people who primarily buy on the Etsy site. And this was back when she was selling on Amazon. What a firestorm it created. But so now she's only selling on her Etsy site because of this fiasco. And what happened was people were mad because, you know, they go, well, we don't understand. Why are you, the people who buy on Etsy, getting charged more? She goes, well, it's because in order for me to pay to publish to Amazon, she has to take the money from Etsy to publish via Amazon. So then the Etsy people got upset saying, well, that's not fair. And then the people who buy on Amazon are saying, yes, it is fair because, I get free shipping on Amazon. So it became haves and have nots kind of deal. So when I say, will I put backgrounds in this book? Probably not, because I think the portraits are so pretty that they don't need the background. That could change. Every picture, every time you do a picture, it changes. So you have to understand, people didn't understand really how publishing books works, especially if you're an independent artist. Then she said she's not doing it again because then there were shipping issues too. Some people have had shipping issues with her books in the past. So, and some people do what they call, which is group buys. They find a group and they purchase the book that way because it's a little bit. It actually comes out to be cheaper if you do a group buy. I forget who's doing the group buy this time, but there are a few people who do what they call group shipments. That's wonderful, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. What are you coloring, or are you done painting today? I'm gonna make this orange. What are you diamond painting? Oh, that's a nice one. That's a pretty one. I would like to see what my fellow YouTubers are doing. I did watch. I did finish watching the season of American Horror Story. It was pretty good. I just didn't like the. In some ways, I just didn't like the story, or I should say, I didn't like the fact that this one really didn't left me feeling very hopeless after watching it. Because every time I watch American Horror Story, I always feel like there's hope. This one around, I didn't like it. I love doing portraits. I think portraits are some of my favorite. Did you see Grazia Salvo has a new book out? What is one of those books that you like? The price tag. Like the only thing that I like about the book, if you buy it off of Etsy, is that it's spiral bound, but it's so much more money. I'm sure to put down my refills. I think here's what always takes me the longest when I do portraits. So when you want to color the butterfly, done, I'm just getting something else out. My little niece will say, "What is that? What is that?" She sees something that she really likes or doesn't understand it. She's like really funny about that. This one is, what is this one? Glitter Glacier C253. I like little, you can tell I like doing little. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a color chop for these gel pens. I might because I use them so much. People were asking me for them if I had them. I go, yes, I have them. But doing a color chart is very hard. But I think it's so easy to do a chart. So it's not as easy as everybody makes it out to be. I'm just looking for an orange. I'm looking for my orange. Y608. This is a Cali art marker. I never noticed that sometimes the orange doesn't look like an orange, but it looks more like it's, what do you call it? Like more reddish in nature than orange. I know those oranges who look more like yellow. Also, remember, guys, you can smooth out most things. But you see how everything comes together. Like, I love the colors on this. I like sparkles. You learned that about me, G413. Those are really pretty. All 501. I somehow lost a sheet to my Cali art markers. And I'm like, what did I do with it? I mean, that's okay, you know, you can always make another sheet. The only thing I wish they would do in Cali art, and Cali art should listen to this, is I wish they would put the colored names again on the markers like they did in my original set. So that's the only thing that I really would like to see them change. Now I need a white pencil. I need a white pencil. Here is a white pencil. This is a Liver Rembrandt Polycolor. Remember, I've been working on the chart for it, so. I could do things on a couple of ways. Let me use the way that I know how to use it. 353. 350. Sorry guys, I'm looking for my things here. E00. Looking for my skin white, and I can never find my skin white when I need it, but I always find it at the end. E95 and E01. All the things you need when you do skin tone. So these are all the things that I need anyway. Pink flamingo, eggshell, no, you can only do so much layering on this pencil if you use marker. Same thing with pencil. And now someone told me to do this. Do round circles when you're doing marker work because it'll work better. Use Cali arts because Copics blend well with everything. Maybe 2 or 3 layers. Like as I'm coloring, I see how white this paper is, so I'm only gonna have to do 2 or 3 layers on this. I saw one on Dreamer Designs that had unicorns. I'm like still tempted to buy everything, but then I'm like, oh myself, don't do that because then you have plenty already. Mhm. Then you want pink flamingo. Oh, I love. Like all the earth tones can be used as skin tones. Some people don't tell you that when you first get the Copics. You have to learn them. And for people who don't want to spend a lot of money for the Copics, I tell them the 3 sets that you should always get. Get a basic color set of 12 or 24, a skin tone set, and a pastel set. This way you have your basic browns, your reds, your greens. Mhm. Sometimes your tips will die out on you on the Copic, so mhm. Oh no, totally dried up. Don't worry. Mhm. You can always fix that. If your marker dries out, pick a color that's similar to it. E95. We'll put it all together. So she looks a little tan. That's okay. These things are gonna happen when you color. Because I didn't have my you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be happy with what the product is. And coloring should be about having fun. So what I'm gonna do to fix the skin now, because now it's all messed up, is you guys know that there's a little trick, right? That we don't talk about. This is called nectar in Prisma's colors. I'm gonna clear my color off after. So I put the nectar down. And after this, I might just watch the challenge. I have to watch the newest episode of Titans. I kind of missed it because Thanksgiving came and then my cousin and my nieces came, and so that was really it was a fun Thanksgiving. And then you do that, right? You put that in there, make the color just pop a little bit. And then you put in light peach. I have another one of these, so don't worry. Nope, that's not going to work. It does look good, but it's not working. So if it's not working, then that means I need to blend the pencil. I need another color to blend it together, which is peach beige. That's not working very well. I think I'm going to have to get the blender. I think I'm going to have to do the blender. I'm not liking it. I have to do a blender pencil. What the hell is a blender pencil? These are livers. These are liver blender. That's not working either. If I had my Pablos, I could take the granite rolls. Because I don't have my Pablos, and I don't have that. What do I have in stock? I have colors, but I've never tried this with the color pencils. I've never tried this before, so I don't know if this is going to work. I don't like it. It's my personal thing. Not everybody likes it, I think. This is called nude. See, now that I like. Well, see, on camera, this is coming out looking better, actually. This is a new technique. I saw it on someone else's channel. By the way, guys, these are the next set to get a chart. No, I do not have the 240, nor do I plan on getting the 240. Not everything is perfect. Not everything you get is a hit. I messed up with the skin tone this time around. Technically, my markers died. When your markers die on me, you have to figure out ways to do it differently. There are all of the pencils other than Prisma that work very well. I've never tried using my colors as skin tones before. I just happened to have him because I was going through my pencils and then, what pencils do I want to make another chart of? And, the virus fell on my feet. And then, I'm going to make that chart soon at some point, probably during this week. I finished putting all the colors in the Excel, and so this will probably come out looking great in the picture. She actually looks very, very tan. I do like it a lot better. It's not my favorite skin tone, but I will say we did salvage it. I'm going to do the background with green. Sorry, I just like sometimes to take out the Copics, sometimes they take up a lot of room, just better than anybody. That Copics can take up a lot of room. Mexico has happened. Well, some may say I don't want to see it without the background. See? So that's what happens when light changes. It's not my best work, but I will say it's an interesting piece of work. Now we know that certain paper, certain markers work better, and that certain paper. This paper, I don't think the Copics work very decent. They work okay, but there's a little bit of a blotchiness to it, I noticed in this book. Don't must mind my colors. And Justice can count for color your word since it is technically the first page I am coloring in it. This is how we have colored it. She's a 10 girl. So we have colored her in. So this is the first one that we've done. So we use Cali Arts, Copics, Color, and Prismacolor. My mistake was putting the nectar on. I should have put the regular Prismacolor like peach on first, and then it would have come out much more smoother. That was my mistake, but you know, mistakes are gonna happen. You learn from your mistakes. So I wouldn't do that again. So also, you guys have been asking me about color charts. So that's from that book. If any guys want to know what book that we color from. So I'm going to show you the color charts as they are proceeding right now. So a lot of you know I've been doing the color charts. Thank you, Michelle. So a lot of you know I do these color charts, and this is my color book. This is my compendium. So as you guys can tell, I have done the Black Widows, all of them. This took a lot of things to do. The basic 3 sets, the skin tones, the monarchs, the dragonflies. Then I got the Derwent Pro Color pencils in there. The Faber-Castell Polychromos. Holbeins. So this is getting more and more. Now, this is the first one that I've done with an Excel sheet. I used Excel instead of using the PDF because I kept being out like 1 or 2 pencils every time I did that. So I did this with an Excel sheet. So you tell me which one you like better, the Excel sheet or the PDF ones. I think I like the Excel sheet a little bit better. This is the Schiffer Farben. These are the Soho Urban ones. So that's that. This is the Copic market chart. So if anybody's wondering what the Copic market chart is, this is what it is. So I want everybody to be aware of that. That's what the Copic market chart is. This was my original Copic marker before I started doing that. Then this is a tau tree when I had tau trees, when I had the Arteza Everblends. This was the original set. Oh, this is what I did with it. Put it in here so I wouldn't lose it. So this was the revised set. I thought I had lost it. So as you guys can probably tell, I've been busy making charts. So that's where everybody is kind of aware of what I'm doing. I thought it was a better way to start getting organized. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, it helps when you view this video because the more views the channel gets, the better it is for everybody when that channel succeeds. So if you remember that, guys. Sorry, Sigrid, we're about to end the stream, so I hope everybody goes over to Michelle's when we're done and watch her channel. So everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to support everybody else in the community. Bye, everybody.